Well, just logged in to with the new build, the new alpha build, and straight away have a look, it's broken my weapon. Let's go and get that repaired. It's all running a little slow at the moment. Did sort of read before I came on, got back from, you know, work and stuff late today. Thieving buggers. But the main thing I want to have a look at is the talents. Talents have changed a little bit. I want to have a look at this. Yeah. No more Tyrallian's Might. That's gone. In the middle between Execution Senses, Consecrate, you've got Eye for an Eye. Well, that suits me because in reality you would take Execution Senses or Consecration anyway. Tyrallian's Might, it would be hard to imagine a boss fight where you would take the movement of Tyrallian's Might over these damage dealing abilities here. So in actual fact, that's fine. This, I better just check they hadn't sneakily changed, but it looks like the same numbers. That looks fine. That looks fine. Oh, Zeal. This changed. 2 charges. Wasn't like that before, was it? So it's got an extra charge now. So they've changed Zeal by the looks of it. Although I do note that the I've got this equipped at the moment. Recharge has gone up a bit, like the cast time. But still, an extra charge. Yeah, fine. This one looks to be the same, but let us just check. Fists of Justice, yeah, that's the same. Repentance, yeah, that's the same, I think. Blinding Light, the absolutely useless one. Yeah, same. These ones, Virtue's Blade, same. Blade of Wrath, stop throwing apples at me. This is the thing about the Ashbringer. Original Corrupted Ashbringer, you had a scripted event where you go into the Scarlet Monastery, big roleplay thing. This Ashbringer, what do we get as a scripted event? This bloody tree throwing me apples every time I go past it. What do I want with apple? How many have I collected now? 11. What do they sell for? They sell for a copper. Oh, I could use this to make money. All I have to do is go round a million times and I'll have 100 gold. Nice one. Sorry, where was I? Virtue's Blade, that's the same. Blade of Wrath. Right, okay. Got disconnected. This build really is unstable. And it keeps forgetting my I keep having to type in my username, password, and get the authenticator out as well. So Virtues, but this is different actually. I look at Blade of Wrath now because Blade of Justice, as a result of my haste, I just want to check this, is a 10.3 second cooldown. And when I looked at the tooltip on this before, it says 6 second at the moment. I'm just going to see. It's staying at 6 seconds. So that is no longer half of the cooldown of Virtue's Blade. Yeah. I really don't think Blade of Wrath, I don't see anything in Blade of Wrath that makes it now all that appealing. You're not going to generate as much holy power in a certain amount of time with it, because, you know, Blade of Justice with Virtue's Blade generates 2 holy power. This generates 1, but it's supposed to be like half the time. Maybe you could spam and get twice as many in. Not going to be the case now. If it's not, maybe, you know, it looks like this is affected by haste, and Blade of Wrath is not affected by haste, unless it's just the tooltip that's wrong. Could check on that later. Didn't like it anyway. Divine Hammer. This is the one with the annoying sound, but you would use in an AOE situation. I think it'd have to be quite a few mobs you'd need to make benefit of this. I think just use it anyway. This is a new one, Divine Intervention. Oh. This is a cheat death. Passive. Any attack, you don't even have to use it. Any attack which would kill you instead reduces you to 20% of your maximum health and triggers Divine Shield. Cannot occur while Divine Shield is on cooldown or Forbearance is active. So you do have to think about it a little bit. Do we argue that this is a little bit of utility because reduces your damage though, because it's I'll get to that in a minute. Could argue utility. I mean, Feinder, not used much though, is it? I mean, Zul'Harak we think at the moment because you could use it to soak the empowered void puddle thing. Right, disconnected again, back again. Should we try and finish it off? So where was I? Divine Intervention, yeah, so this is a cheat death. Maybe it'll be useful in some fights, maybe it won't. You have to be careful that you haven't used Bubble. If you use Bubble, then it won't work. If you've got Forbearance, it won't work. Word of Glory heals all friendly targets within 12 yards. Ah. Looks like it's for a decent amount as well. What's my health at the moment? 608k. Yeah, that's right. I'm not even halfway through leveling. 608k. Unbuffed. Stop giving me apples! Gonna set fire to... Hang on. Well, right. See how you like this. Has he got asbestos pants or something? How come he ain't catching fire? Oh well. It's over 10%, isn't it? That's not bad. Not a bad heal. 3 holy power though, you know, DPS loss, but you know, get everyone to stack on you. It could do a good amount of healing, that. Interesting. Mass Judgment, this was before. They've got rid of the doubling the duration on it. I'm just checking here what Judgment does now as core in case they've changed this. All affected take 30%. So, the debuff now you cannot maintain 100%. Because Mass Judgment was looking a bit tasty before even for single target. Because it means you could keep that debuff up all times on all targets. Here, Judgment spell affects all enemies within 8 yards of the target. So, in other words, it now just becomes something that spreads that debuff, as well as the damage, of course, to other targets that you are meleeing. In an AoE situation. So it's an AoE talent now in a single target. Right, back again, don't know where. I'm going to try and escape somewhere. Just in case it's this zone, in case it's the new zone. Should I go to Orgrimmar? Or Undercity or something? Doesn't matter, just get me the hell away from here. Veil of Eternal Blossom, see if that's stable. Oh dear me. Back to Pandaland. Right, see how we get on here. So where was I? Where was I? I don't even know. So yes, Mass Judgment, I think I was in the middle of. Mass Judgment just now spreads it, so, you know, there we go. Next slide, it looks to be... Oh, no, it's not the same. Blaze of Light is just improves your flash of light. Bloody hell. Is that better than before? I'm not sure. Not sure. I haven't been checking on it actually as I've been leveling. But it buffs your flash of light anyway. Divine Steed is Divine Steed. Usable while indoors or in combat. So of course the fact it wasn't working in dungeon before is just a bug. Should work. Equality. What the hell is this? What? Deals holy damage to all enemies within 10 yards. Equal to your missing health. 5-minute cooldown, no resource cost. Damage reduced against enemy players, not bothered about PvP. Cannot be used if you have forbearance, but does not cause forbearance. Deals damage to all enemies. Oh, is that split or is that to each enemy within 10 yards? And to your missing health. So I've got to stand in fire and make myself almost dead. Can't bubble because that would give me forbearance. But make myself almost dead, then fire this bugger off in the middle of a load of mobs. Does it split amongst them? I need to check that out. What a mad talent. It's absolutely insane. Who comes up with these things? Is it the same one who came up with blessings? The greater blessings, I think it probably is. These look the same. Final verdict, yeah, that's the same. Seal of light. Oh, movement speed got a buff. Last 40. Oh, it lasts longer now. Did last 30 seconds before. It increased. I can't remember how much it increased attack speed though. I'll have to check on that. But it increased movement speed by 15%. I'm sure of that. It's now 20%. It lasted 30 seconds. It's now 45 seconds. So, you know, that's a bit of a buff. I can't remember how much it increased the attack speed by. That may be a buff or a nerf. I'll have to come back to that. Holy Wrath. Yeah, it's just what it was, wasn't it? I'm not sure about that. Never really sure about that. Is that actually... I don't think that's going to be better than... It does healing. I mean, that's ultimately it, isn't it? It's a weird one. Because it does the same amount of damage as Templar's Verdict with Final Verdict. And it heals you as well. Go and try this out. But of course, if you took this, presumably you just... Well, let's just try using it instead of Templar's Verdict. Raider, no, let's not... Oh, I don't... Raider. Right, I give up. Been through all the talents at least. So what I'll just do is, when the server's more stable, probably tomorrow, they said they're going to work on it tomorrow, probably do a dungeon, try some of these talents out, do a bit of gameplay, video based on that. I was going to do a Frost DK video as well. That'll have to wait till the weekend by the looks of it. But those, yeah, that's how they've changed our talents. I'm sure there will be many more changes to come as well before live. So until I can get some more done on a more stable server, I'll see you later.